Hello and welcome to Pixel Pundits. This video is intended for people interested in NordVPN or current NordVPN users who want to learn about all the features it provides. If my information helps you decide to use NordVPN, please use the link I provided in the description below the video to get a discount. I will talk about various features such as kill switch, threat protection, Meshnet, and all the advanced VPN types. You can use the timestamps below the video to jump to the explanation of a specific feature you wish to know more about. First off, I would like to inform you that a single NordVPN subscription can be used on up to 10 devices at the same time. Furthermore, NordVPN uses RAM-based servers, which means that servers don't store any data at all. As soon as they are turned off, all the data from the RAM is deleted. No information is ever stored on storage devices such as HDDs or SSDs. NordVPN has been independently audited by reputable third-party firms, such as Deloitte, to verify their security practices and confirm their no-logs policy. These audits ensure that NordVPN's implementation of RAM-based servers and other security measures are transparent and trustworthy. Let's start by making sure the VPN connection is working correctly. Currently, my icon is white, and when I mouse over it, it says NordVPN disconnected. I'll right-click and select my most recently used VPN location. The icon has changed from white to blue, indicating that I am now connected to the internet via a VPN. If you want NordVPN to connect automatically every time you boot up your device, click on the icon to open up the main screen. Then, go to Settings, click on Connection, and change the Auto Connect setting to On All Networks. You can further customize your Auto Connect settings by selecting a VPN type and choosing which country you want to connect to. Now, let's talk about an important feature, the kill switch. When you turn on the kill switch, it will disable internet access if your VPN connection stops working for any reason, ensuring your data remains secure. To enable this, first click on the settings icon, then select Kill Switch. If you want to apply this to specific applications only, you can use the App Kill Switch option and add the apps you want here. VPNs are not perfect, and it could very well be that they work great for most of the things you do, but you might not want to use a VPN for all your apps. This is where split tunneling helps you out. You can find split tunneling under Settings, and then you can add apps that you want to use without a VPN. Personally, I think this is a great option for gaming, where you want the lowest ping possible. The next feature I want to talk about is threat protection. The basic version is available on Android, iOS, Linux, Windows, Mac OS, and as a browser extension for Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. The Pro version is only available on Windows and Mac OS, and is included in the Plus and Complete subscriptions. Threat Protection Pro works without being connected to the VPN. However, for the threat protection feature to be available, you must be connected to a NordVPN server. Web protection blocks malicious websites, such as deceptive links or redirects. A deceptive link, for example, could use the number 0 instead of the letter O, which creates a very similar-looking link. This one I personally really like, because even though glasses make me look smart, I look better without them. And now I don't have to worry so much if I misread anything. Web protection also stops web trackers and removes annoying ads. Web trackers are technologies used to collect, store, and analyze data about a user's online behavior. These trackers can be used for various purposes, such as targeted advertising and website analytics, but also for more nefarious reasons. Web protection only blocks the dangerous and most annoying ads, which for most of us is the ideal setting, because blocking all often means that websites, including YouTube, will block you from accessing their website altogether, which is irritating. However, you also need to understand that websites need a source of income, which advertising provides. Web protection also enables URL trimmer, which shortens long URLs by getting rid of unhashed tracking parameters. URL trimming not only makes it easier to share links, but also makes it harder for websites to track you across the web. You can turn on web protection by clicking on the shield icon and then selecting Turn On. For more details and to customize settings, click on the View Activity and Customize Text. File protection works as a virus scanner by scanning files as you download them and removing any malicious ones. For example, it can detect and remove a malware installer pretending to be a video file. You can turn on file protection by clicking on the shield icon and then selecting Turn On. For more details and to customize settings, click on the View Activity and Customize Text. Vulnerability detection detects risky applications on your device. These also include apps you trust because even the most skilled developers can accidentally leave errors in their code. These mistakes can create openings for cyber attacks. You can turn on vulnerability detection by clicking on the shield icon and then selecting Turn On. For more details and to customize settings, click on the View Activity text. The downside of threat protection is that it can sometimes block things you trust, making them unusable. If that happens, you can turn off these features just as easily. Dark web monitoring involves continuously scanning dark websites, such as hacker forums or marketplaces, for signs of leaked credentials connected to your email addresses. Dark Web Monitor immediately alerts you if it finds your credentials on a dark web page. You'll receive all the relevant information about the leak, including the service that was breached. My advice is to use 2FA, which is short for two-factor authentication, whenever possible. Personally, I have multiple email addresses, one for normal use and one for sites I don't fully trust. This helps reduce junk mail over time. I also have a second phone number for untrusted sites. Create one-time use virtual credit card numbers for purchases from sources I don't fully trust. And most importantly, I use different passwords for my important accounts compared to my junk accounts. This way, in the worst-case scenario, only one account can be compromised. Dark Web Monitor can be activated by clicking on the dartboard icon and then pressing the on-off switch. It will monitor the email address connected to your NordVPN account. You can also add additional email addresses to monitor. Meshnet is a feature you can use between your own devices and other NordVPN users, allowing up to 50 devices to connect simultaneously. Instead of using a VPN connection, you'll have a directly encrypted connection between devices, also known as encrypted peer-to-peer. This can be useful for media servers, file transfers, or hosting a game server. Because the information goes directly from one device to the next, instead of via a VPN, it provides higher speed and lower latency. This can be handy, for example, if you have a device such as a laptop that you use to connect to multiple other devices at home, but still want to access them securely when you're on unsafe public Wi-Fi at places like coffee shops and airports. The mesh network is activated by clicking on this icon and then pressing the on-off button. For it to work between your devices, you just need to have NordVPN installed and Meshnet turned on for those devices. Once you have enabled the mesh network, you can safely transfer otherwise unencrypted files, such as photos and videos you want to keep private. To do this, click on the file icon and either send files or complete folders to the device you want to send your data to safely. Now, I will explain more about the specialty VPN types. You can find all of them by clicking on the ball icon here and then clicking on More Connection Options. Peer-to-peer servers are optimized VPN servers for sending and receiving large files through various peer-to-peer programs, such as torrent clients. To connect to the fastest nearby server, click on Peer-to-peer. If you want to select a specific country, click on the three dots, then select the country you want and press Connect. Dedicated IP is a paid feature that gives you your own private IP address in a country of your choice. This can be useful for avoiding trust issues that come with using a shared IP address, like having to deal with numerous CAPTCHAs, experiencing connection interruptions that repeatedly ask for verification, or having the VPN IP address blocked altogether. These problems occur because you're sharing a server with other VPN users, and if some of them misbehave, it can cause trouble for you. With a dedicated IP, you won't be blamed for others' actions. However, keep in mind that your activity will be less hidden, since it's no longer mixed with the activities of thousands of other users. Generally, I wouldn't recommend using this feature unless you really need it. Double VPN means double the protection, right? Well, sort of. With just one VPN, it knows both your IP address and the destination IP address, like the website you're visiting. But with Double VPN, here's how it works. VPN 1 knows your IP address and the IP address of VPN 2. VPN 2 only knows VPN 1's IP address and the destination IP address. So, for hackers to get both your IP address and the destination IP address, they would need to hack both VPNs. Also, since the two VPNs are in different countries with different rules and regulations, it's unlikely that the same entity, such as a government agency, could hack both. However, both VPNs encrypt and decrypt your data. If the data isn't using an encrypted connection, like a website with HTTP instead of HTTPS, hackers have two chances to break in and see your data. The biggest downsides are that Double VPN requires more processing power. This means your phone's battery will drain faster, and your internet speed will be slower compared to using just one VPN. Click on Double VPN to connect to the fastest and nearest servers. If you want to select a specific country instead, click on the three dots, then select the country you want and press Connect. You can only select the first country. The second country will be automatically selected by NordVPN. Obfuscated servers are specialized VPN servers designed to hide the fact that you are using a VPN. They are particularly useful in situations where VPN traffic might be blocked, restricted, or monitored, such as in countries with strict internet censorship or on networks that block VPN usage. You may ask, why are not all VPN connections obfuscated? Because obfuscation requires additional resources and processing power to disguise VPN traffic and will slow down your internet speed as well. Click on Obfuscated Servers to connect to fastest nearby server. If you want to select a specific country instead, click on the three dots, then select the country you want and press Connect. The Onion network, also known as the Tor network, works as follows. First, your data passes through the NordVPN server, where it is then sent encrypted and routed through the Tor network. The Tor network consists of multiple nodes that further hide your IP address by bouncing it through several volunteer-operated servers before it reaches its final destination. The Tor network provides very good protection for IP address anonymity. However, it can be very dangerous if you send unencrypted data, because the exit node can act as a honeypot. The exit node is the last node in the Tor network, where your data is decrypted and exits to the internet. It can potentially be owned by malicious actors who can monitor the unencrypted data passing through. So, if you want to use Tor, make sure to only use it for encrypted data that gets decrypted at its end destination. Even though this option offers a higher level of protection against spying eyes, it is also very slow and is pretty much useless if your goal is to consume media content or play video games. Click on Onion over VPN to connect to the fastest and nearest servers. If you want to select a specific country instead, click on the three dots, then select the country you want and press Connect. And that's it for this video. If you found this information helpful and would like to start using NordVPN, please use my link in the description below the video, which will offer you a discount for NordVPN. If you like what you saw, give this video a like and subscribe for more content like this. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments down below.